For headlines, the Solomon Islands Ports Authority has officially commissioned its new domestic seaport passenger terminal. Solomon Islands musicians and entertainers, in a display of solidarity and support towards Vanuatu, came out in numbers to participate in the Honiara Vanuatu music concert. And the Ministry of Health and Medical Services and World Bank officially handed over the Good Samaritan Hospital Isolation Unit Project and Incinerator Facility Project. Hello, you're watching SIBC's TV News Bulletin. I'm Sharon Nanau. The Solomon Islands Port Authority has officially commissioned its new domestic seaport passenger terminal. Eliza Kukutu reports.
The Solomon Islands Ports Authority, SIPA, has officially commissioned its new domestic seaport passenger terminal in Honiara. The domestic terminal, which is the largest in the region, is fully funded by ports with an investment of over $100 million. Speaking at the commissioning, Prime Minister Jeremiah Manele said the completion of the terminal marks a significant step in the country's development.
This is a moment that every Solomon Islander should cherish, as it marks a significant step forward in our nation's growth and development. Distinguished guests, this terminal represents much more than bricks and steel. It is a testament to our determination, to the power of self-reliance, and to the resilience of the Solomon Islands. As the first of its kind in the country, it is not just a marvel of engineering and design, but also a reflection of the capabilities and vision of Solomon Ports. It stands as a beacon of hope, a symbol of our ability to create our own future, and a vivid reminder of the importance of believing in our own potential. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a moment to reflect on the profound significance of what we are witnessing today. This terminal is the largest, as we've heard, domestic seaport passenger terminal in the South Pacific region, a remarkable achievement for our country. As Solomon Islanders, we have always prided ourselves on our resilience and resourcefulness. Hence, this terminal is a direct manifestation of that spirit, an expression of our nation's growth and the bright future that lies ahead of us. When we look at the grand scale of this achievement, we realize just how far we have come as a nation, from modest beginnings to now having the capability to execute such a world-class infrastructure project. This terminal, distinguished guests, therefore, represents the bold and ambitious strides we are making in our journey towards progress.
Meanwhile, SIPA's Chief Executive Officer Eranda Kotelewala said the new terminal is another great achievement for Solomon Ports.
This is a significant achievement and a great milestone for Solomon Ports, not only actually for the ports, also for the industry, for the people of the country and Solomon Islands as a whole. The reason actually this is not probably, I would say probably, we are here today to celebrate the commissioning of South Pacific's the largest domestic passenger terminal, designed at. And another significance of this commission is it has been designed, built, funded by the Solomon Ports. So it is a great achievement. As a team, I must thank the board of directors, the deputy chairman here, and the previous chairmen and the board actually for supporting this significant milestone to make it a reality, and the great team behind me doing all this great work. So today, as we celebrate the success of this momentum, the progress of Solomon Ports, it's one of the most thriving ports in this region right now. And also we are proud to have the first ever passenger terminal built in the country. Because the reason actually we all understand, and sometimes we may have actually this for decades, we didn't have a domestic passenger terminal. We have actually two fantastic international airports in the country, and we have the international ports, and we have the domestic passenger terminal, one of the busiest, probably the busiest in the region. So the absence of a domestic passenger terminal we felt for a long time for our people, for our passengers.
The new terminal building is a 3-story building consisting of sitting areas, ticket offices, cafeterias, office spaces, and other new features, hoping to offer quality services for people traveling to the provinces. For SIBC TV, I'm Eliza Kukutu.
Solomon Islands musicians and entertainers, in a display of solidarity and support towards Vanuatu, came out in numbers to participate in the Honiara for Vanuatu music concert. On the 17th of September 2024, a 7.3 magnitude earthquake struck Vanuatu. A state of emergency is currently enforced as the country grapples to deal with the natural disaster. Support has so far started dripping in from countries in the region and internationally. Alex Dadamu reports.
You're the only one, girl, I don't want. You will be together forever and ever. Listen. Inflation, shoot like an arrow to the sky, recession. All over the world, you can feel it, nation. Political, nation, we know good. We're just looking big control, every night you lose them, love me, You, making me content, son,
Solomon Islands musicians and entertainers, in a display of solidarity and support towards Vanuatu brothers and sisters who are affected by the recent earthquake, come out in numbers to participate in the Honiara for Vanuatu music concert. The 2-day music concert features top musicians and bands including Devande, Tainaji, Jaboy, Jaro Local, Kazin, Black Wine Band, and more. Members of the Vanuatu community in Honiara also contributed by selling foods and drinks to raise funds. Vanuatu Solomon Islands Committee Chairman Rocky Tuki expressed his heartfelt gratitude to the organizers and supporters of the event.
Day to day, anyone day, well, I feel I'm heavy too much. Me feel I'm heavy too much. But from Honiara Ban Association, or come up with something, me can you share and bed together, which is if I became too much, helping me. So I may now by tomorrow, the cat pack again, and tomorrow by me say look at a new one again. But today, we move for them today go. Thank you too much, Ogata.
Mr. Tuki also extended his thanks to the Honiara City Council for allowing the event to be held at the Youth Hub venue free of charge.
Thank you, Honiara City Council, and like to acknowledge him for free equipment, use of hire of venue, and also Ogata Honiara Band Association for providing music, and also the artists. We're going to say, giving time, give back to Port Vila, Vanuatu, what I've been learning from Vanuatu during time,
SIBC TV understands that the music concert will conclude this evening. Alex Dadamu for SIBC TV.
The Ministry of Health and Medical Services and World Bank officially handed over the Good Samaritan Hospital Isolation Unit Project and Incinerator Facility Project. Eliza Kukutu reports.
The Ministry of Health and Medical Services and World Bank officially handed over the Good Samaritan Hospital Isolation Unit Project and Incinerator Facility Project. In his remarks at the handing over, Minister of Health and Member of Parliament for North Guadalcanal constituency, Honorable Dr. Paul Bosawai said the completion of the two projects reflects the relationship shared between his ministry and its partners.
While my ministry and the Provincial Health Services, together with our stakeholders, will be responsible for this valuable asset once completed, including budgeting and planning for us, it's an ongoing operation and maintenance. And so, Good Samaritan and your surrounding communities and my good people, to continue to support our provincial health services, to ensure health services is maintained. Humbly call on my good people of Guadalcanal province to ensure that these new facilities are invaluable assets, are well looked after, kept clean and maintained to support the quality of service delivery. My good people, taking ownership of these facilities is fundamental to the management of the hospital.
World Bank Health Specialist Wayne Erava said World Bank is more than happy to support the projects.
Yes, you've heard the World Bank mentioned many times. And we bring perhaps the finance in, but money is just one ingredient. It's not all about money. It is about hard work. It is about perseverance. It is about collaboration. It is about ownership. It is about sacrifice that have been instrumental in bringing these facilities to life. We've heard about the isolation unit, which some of the speakers have mentioned is more than just a building, but a critical investment in the safety of the people. A safe and secure, controlled environment for managing infectious diseases. When the facility is opened and used, someone we know may one day use these facilities. And while we may not want that of anyone to spend their days in a hospital, when they do, we want to be sure that while they're away from home, they are comfortable and they feel at peace. And we trust that this facility will do that for the people in this community and Guadalcanal province.
Meanwhile, Good Samaritan Hospital representative Sister Dalibok Rojo said the project will help the hospital's prevention work of communicable diseases and also allow them to properly dispose hospital wastes.
And we are really grateful to have this remarkable unit. We can say the isolation, so much really needed in this area in all the hospitals, especially now that we have the isolation and incinerator funded by World Bank. We really are grateful to the World Bank, to the executive and to the Ministry of Health for thinking that this facility will be here at Good Samaritan. In a healthcare facility, isolation represents one of several measures that can be taken to implement infection control, the prevention of communicable diseases from being transmitted from a patient to patient, healthcare visitors, outsiders, etc. And also the incinerator, so that it helps us to dispose properly the waste materials. There is no words to say thank you when we have facilities, because it helps us, especially to the nurses and doctors, to do proper care, to see patients properly.
For SIBC TV, I'm Eliza Kukutu.
Two cardiology specialists from Solomon Islands conducted heart consultation in Honiara. Andrea Mahanua with the details.
Two cardiology specialists from Solomon Islands conducted heart consultations in Honiara last week. Both doctors are working in partnership with Dr. Dudley Bairodo and his team at the Neo Horizon Surgery Clinic at Point Cruz. Masina Hat Pacifica pediatrician with a special interest in cardiology, Dr. Marian Koraai, told SIBC TV the partnership stems from their shared interest in cardiac conditions.
This I chose or interest for me
come work out in Dr. Barrow to him came up time me looking him writing of an article about rheumatic heart disease way back when I was still in the government. So I knew that he's somebody that I can partner with in this area because he already understands the reason why we should push for this early screening or the need for this RHD screening. So now I approach him and we come looking place here, and we were on the same boat. We had the same idea about rheumatic heart disease in Solomon Islands, so it was easy to work with him. And I think our staff him too very friendly. I feel at home when I come and work here.
Meanwhile, physician and adult cardiologist Dr. Jack Korai has seen an average of 20 patients a day since starting consultations on Monday. He says he has observed numerous patients with different heart conditions.
One of the things that we must remember is this is not a free service. So, yeah, most of the people we are seeing are people who can afford what is offered. So I'm sure what I'm seeing here is a tip of the iceberg of what is out there in the community. So we've seen a couple of ischemic heart diseases and some valvular heart disease that had been on for a long time. And in general, some dilated cardiomyopathies from all heart attacks and things from before were hemi-progressed and whether not diet that we will have to titrate him some of the medications and put him additional ones to prevent the sequelae of these conditions, meaning that new heart attacks to prevent it, new strokes happening. All of those issues are out there, and I'm sure it is the tip of what is out there.
He also encourages people to live healthier lifestyles in order to prevent heart disease.
Now, these are things where I would say they come through us to cause the disease condition when we develop them later on. Through what we eat, through what cigarettes we smoke, things that we drink, things that we think as well and do in our life. So whatever happens to you comes through you. So when you think about that, it is quite easy to undo it as well. So these are the way I'm living my life. I think I should change for the good of my health and the good of myself as a person. So kai change him, cigarettes stop him, alcohol stop him or cut him down. Kind think no good kakam lui all away. You change him and be happy. If you see sleep all away, you go waka and do him something for you, sweat outside. Be in the sun, be in the rain. You know, all this comfort that you may expect him and do every day, they are the ones that contribute also to our demise in terms of diseases that we develop.
Dr. Jack Korai is expected to continue with heart consultations in the coming week due to a high number of bookings. Andrea Mahanwa for SIBC TV.
Now 60 teachers are currently under investigation for using forged certificates to apply for employment. Mary Manilegua reports.
60 teachers are currently under investigation for using forged certificates to apply for employment. Director of the Teaching Service Division, Mr. Marie Rotoava, confirmed this to SIBC News on Friday. He says he has informed the various education providers to carry out investigations.
69 we will identify them, then we tell them what the education providers here, the chief education officers. You go back, you go call them what teachers here, then you will discuss, you will talk about it. How now all said, this is the finding I've made. So we tell them what that if you go find them out more, you do it at your own level and then submit them whatever findings you got. We say what. But that is a 60, I may confirm that we will find them here, they all say. Doesn't mean that I'm aid na. May give mata education na officers ma for go to my investigation blog at all. Okay, most of those forged certificates that we will take come from Sinu. By me saying 95% of from Sinu.
He adds, findings from the investigations will be submitted to the senior management team within the Ministry of Education for further advice and actions.
After me file 5 month confirming everything, then I have to submit my finding to the SMT. Yeah, I got the senior management team. We have the PAs and the deputy secretaries now. The inside of the team. Yeah. So, but now by give me advice more whether to stop locata or we forward it to the Teaching Service Commission for deciding what number by doing locata. I want to inform every teachers or to be teachers who are still in the system, you still to school or same, yeah, you work hard, study hard, then you get your qualifications. Yeah, study hard no more. There is no shortcut. You work hard. The compliance system this time may start to come in since the enacted of this Education Act 2023. A lot of things will be coming. So maybe fellas are tracking down or system also. So I'm not like before that you miss come anyhow no more. Compliance may start this time, but fella look at everything also. So study hard, get your qualification, be a good qualified teacher, then you come by recruiting fella teaching in our schools. Because you take a good paper, then by you help him now for developing not a beginning employee in country.
Mary Manelegua, SIBC TV.
Congenital heart disease remains the most common cardiac condition found in children. Andrea Mahanua with the details.
Congenital heart disease remains the most common cardiac condition found in children. Masina Heart Pacifica, pediatrician with a special interest in cardiology, Dr. Marian Koraai, highlighted this in an interview with SIBC News. She explains global statistics show that 1 in 100 babies are expected to be born with this condition.
Congenital heart disease is something where beginning born with him, most common congenital abnormality where any beginnings are born with it. So globally, 1 in 100 children are born with congenital heart disease. So about 50% look at some signs within the first 1 year, and you have to do life-saving heart surgery, or they don't make it in for their first birthday. Some of them by no some signs until adulthood. So get silent ones and we first screen for him to given our setting where time or mami kare or babule overseas or developed countries about screen, and before baby born imis have a knife baby karam congenital heart disease, but in our setting also it's advised that we can screen for that as well.
Another condition affecting children is rheumatic heart disease, which commonly develops among children the age of 5. Dr. Koraai explains it is often difficult for patients to acquire the surgery they need.
And at beginning time with severe rheumatic heart disease, because usually him start at 5 years of age, they are hitting severe at 15, 18, 19, very young age. And in our setting, it's almost a dead end. They don't make it so, because even if they go for surgery, it's very expensive. It can cost up to $250,000 Solomon just for surgery alone. Eh? So that's, given our limited resources, we should invest more in the preventive side. And him something very curative or preventable. Him start after sore throat, waiting bacteria, streptococcus.
Dr. Marian conducted heart consultations from Friday to Saturday last week, where she was able to see several past patients.
Given the time of the year, majority of cases that came were known cases, so like come for review, rheumatic heart disease cases, one that will need surgery. So by me taking back with images and discuss him, and by work with him, local team, Dr. Badley, for see this child through and get the surgery that's needed.
Andrea Mahanwa for SIBC TV.
Now 7 out of 9 public service officers who have undertaken an Integrity Foundation training course since May have received their certificates. Ian Kaukui filed this story.
7 out of 9 public service officers who have attended an Integrity Foundation training course since May have received their certificates on Friday. The program is offered by Griffith University and supported by UNODC and Transparency International in partnership with the government of Solomon Islands and Papua New Guinea. Delivering the keynote address, Director of the Solomon Islands Independent Commission Against Corruption, SICAG, John Cowney, thanked the organizations and countries involved in facilitating the program.
The training has fostered closer collaboration than before and more cooperation between the civil society organizations, the government agencies, particularly the accountability institutions, aligning perfectly with the spirit of the National Anti-Corruption Strategy 2024-2027. It is through these partnerships and collective efforts that we can make a difference in enhancing and strengthening governance, combating corruption, and promoting transparency and accountability within our country. In terms of relevance of the cause and expectations of our people, this cause is developed in response to the need. And the need is to arrest the evasive integrity epidemic within our public service and to help us rebuild the culture of integrity and accountability towards a common effort to build a better and prosperous Solomon Islands for us and for our future generations.
Meanwhile, speaking on behalf of the participants, Tarisa Rurubula thanked SICAG for including them to be part of the program.
On behalf of the participant, I would like to take this time to say thank you for the organizer, the OPMC, the transparency for giving us this opportunity to do this integrity course. And also I would like to thank the UNODC for sponsoring the course as well. This course is very informative and we learn a lot from it when traveling to Australia, 1 week and 2 days at Port Moresby and another 2 days here in Honiara. We were able to interact with our colleagues from Papua New Guinea and Australia as well. We get to share how the Pacific Islands, especially how we deal with corruption and how corruption affected us. And also we went to Australia for 1 week and then we learned how Australia deal with corruption. So when we come back, we were looking forward to how we can work together with both private sectors to fight integrity institution. Also, the course has equipped us ready to tackle integrity issues and corruption within our workplace, both in government and private sectors. And also, lastly, I would say that corruption is very difficult to fight. However, we get to believe in ourselves that we will easily decrease corruption in our beloved country, Solomon Island. Thank you.
The two participants who have not attended the event will receive their certificates later on. Yan Kaukui, SIBC TV.
Starting a cake business wasn't always on the radar for the 32-year-old founder of the Mamari Cakes, Damris Suhumi. Damris began her journey 2 years ago after attending a cake baking training organized by Maria's Kitchen.
Hem na baby blooming. Yeah, baby son blooming. I'm inspiring me like meat valas to stay no ma. Hem like him sweet things and awesome. So me start for. After me take him class, so me start for bake.
She soon started baking for colleagues at work who gave her the positive boost she needed to start her own business.
First, me start with him na one fala pot and salt method, where you put a baking tin blue inside normal pot, then you cook it. Then me doing for 2 years. After 2 years, na me looking at ota friends, blomi lo office, and ota families, ota looking that cake blomi ota like him. So me pem na okay ta things blow bakings, ose me start grow na. So from there, ose me selling out, me got confident, like I should open a cake business. So now me open a page, and let me start from there.
It has been 4 months since Damris established her online business page on Facebook, and she has gradually reeled in thousands of followers. However, juggling work, motherhood and business has come with its challenges.
You garam confident no ma. Me no mas garam confident na me, but then you have to come out from na comfort zone bleo. You garam confident lo you seleva that you are doing this one and you believe lo you seleva, and everything hem lo tip lo hand blue na hem lo internet. So if you like anything, you search lo internet, everything come na. Hem no same life before. This time me bara different to mas na technology bling. So yeah, believe in yourself.
She encourages other youths who are interested in starting their own business to build their self-confidence. And now the latest in sports with Crofton Utukana.
Papua New Guinea are the champions of the third edition of the MSG Prime Minister's Cup, successfully completed over the weekend at the National Stadium. Coached by David Muta, the team secured the title with an unbeaten run, finishing with 10 points in a round-robin format. Muta congratulated his players for their hard work in securing Papua New Guinea's second title in the competition. He also expressed his gratitude to head coach Felipe Venga Arong, who despite not being able to travel with the team to Honiara, had prepared them thoroughly for the competition.
To our boys PNG, I would say congratulations to them. I want to say thank you to our head coach back at home, Coach Felipe, for his hard work. He always pushed the boys, and then unfortunately he didn't come, and he told me to come with the boys. I want to say thank you to him for his hard work always, and thank you to our bosses from PNGFA, the president and all his working staff, GS and everyone, and thank you to Prime Minister and all the delegates, all the people that are behind the team and supporting the team, and thank you to our families back at home for always there for us. And to these players, I want to say well done to them and congratulations to them, and their hard work paid off. So all the credit back to the players.
Head coach Venga Arong's absence allowed Muta to step in, and the victory marked his first international title in his coaching career.
For me, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, and I think I all the credit back to our wedding father. For me, I'm just happy.
Prime Minister Jeremiah Manele congratulated Papua New Guinea for winning the competition and extended his congratulations to the other teams that participated. Fiji finished in second place with 8 points, while Solomon Islands ended their campaign with 6 points. Vanuatu secured 4 points, and Solomon Islands development team finished at the bottom of the table without any points. Meanwhile, Papua New Guinea will host the next MSG Prime Minister's Cup next year. Crofton Utukana, SIBC TV.
And that's news. Follow us on sibconline.com.sb and our SIBC News Facebook page for more of our latest stories. Thanks for watching.